nice it would be if state courts would give tentative rulings or tentative opinions in the state court of appeals. We had a guest that talked about that in the federal system, and when appellate justices vote to allow oral argument, that's an indicia that, well, they have some interest in the case. And boy, this is the kind of issue that you kind of wish there had been a tentative ruling in the Court of Appeals so that the attorneys could hammer it out a little bit, at least at oral argument, if not by letter briefing.
Yeah, no question. And I practice quite frequently in the 4th District Division 2, which does in fact issue tentative decisions. A lesson that I learned very, very early on was from a case in the appellate division where I read the tentative and it was really clear that the court had not read the reply brief, or at least incorporated the reply brief. And so when I argued that case, I argued the reply brief and got a reversal. I mean, they reversed their tentative. Now, I will tell you, I've been doing this about 31 years, and it was the first time that I know that oral argument actually changed the outcome of a case. But if there had not been a tentative in that case, I don't know that I would have focused and hit that reply brief as hard as I did.
I think I have heard an appellate justice explain, I think out of the 4/3 here in Santa Ana, explain why they don't do tentative opinions, but they must not have made very good sense to me because I can't remember what those reasons are.
Well, I've heard them say things like, well, people become entrenched in their positions in terms of the justices, and they want to be free at oral argument to change their mind, and issuing a tentative ruling reduces the ability of oral argument to allow justices to switch which way they're leaning.
I personally don't buy that answer. It seems to me that the value of focusing counsel's argument on the issues that the court has found important aids the court and aids the litigants. That it would obviate their need to remind us each and every time that we don't need to repeat the briefs and that they're familiar with the issues.
Right. Interesting. All right, in case that last soundbite is taken out of context, let me just say I have a definitive opinion that tentative opinions should be the rule.